Hello, this is Dallas Johnson with Missouri Dealer Seminars. I want to give you an overview of the 12-step process on exactly how to gain a Missouri dealer's license. If you complete all of these 12 steps, then you are going to obtain a Missouri dealer's license. Missouri is one of the easiest states in the country to obtain a dealer's license in, and I just want to briefly walk you through the step-by-step process on how to gain a Missouri dealer's license. The very first thing that you need to do in order to gain your license is going to be request a dealer application form from the state of Missouri. This form is called 4682. You can download it there at modealer.com. We've actually got one in class that we're going to go over with you and show you exactly how to fill out your license correctly. Improper or incorrect license applications will be rejected by the Department of Revenue. So you want to ensure that you're going to fill out this license application correctly. And we will cover this in your Missouri Dealer Seminar. One thing that you've also got to do, another step in gaining a license is you've got to pass a background check. If you live in the state of Missouri, you're going to be required to pass a background check conducted by the Missouri Highway Patrol, and it's got to go through the Missouri Highway Patrol headquarters in Jefferson City. They've got a little bit more of an extensive database than your local Highway Patrol, so it's going to cost you $10. We're going to go over this in your class and let you know exactly how to get your background check passed as quickly as possible, and it is going to be $10 for each person on license. So we'll show you exactly how to do this when you take your dealer educational seminar. If you're an out-of-state owner, that's not a problem. You're going to have to get a background check from your state police. The third step in gaining your license will be a very easy step that we'll go over in your dealer educational seminar. You've got to register your business with the Missouri Secretary of State's office, what's known as a fictitious name registration. It's a quick, easy process. We'll show you how to do it in your class. It's a $7 fee, and that will have to be renewed every 5 years. We're going to talk about incorporations and LLCs, and you will have to file a fictitious name registration. We'll show you how to do that in your class. It's very simple. You've also got to have a business building. Your business building, it needs to be an enclosed building, and there aren't a lot of strict requirements from the Department of Revenue when it comes to the official dealer license building. You don't have to have running water, you don't have to have electricity, but you do have to have a working telephone. And in your class, we're going to go specifically on what will pass your requirement, your inspection the first time, so you can get your dealer's license as soon as possible. We'll cover this in your dealer educational seminar. You've also got to have a display lot. And the minimum requirement for a Missouri dealer's license is to have room for multiple vehicles of the type that you're selling. So that means you've got to have at least 2 spaces on the exterior of your lot. And you want to ensure that your lot can be viewable from the nearest roadway to ensure that you're going to pass the inspection the first time to make sure that you have met your physical lot requirements. So make sure you do have a display lot. It's got to be on the exterior of your building, and you have to have room for at least 2 vehicles. If you've got room for 10 or 20 more vehicles, that's great for you. You'll be able to have more inventory. But if you've got spaces for at least 2 vehicles, that will pass your inspection the first time. Now, you're also going to need a permanent business sign. And the Department of Revenue requires that your dealership name is on this sign, must be at least 6 inches high or larger. So they want it attached to the front of the building, or you can put it on a pole out in the display lot. And they're also going to want to have your hours of operation posted, and we'll go over that pretty extensively in class to talk about your hours of operation as well and where they need to be posted on your business building so you can get your Missouri dealer's license as soon as possible. One thing you also got to ensure is that you do mail in a photograph of your business, and the photograph needs to be of your building and your lot and your signs. You're going to want to step back, make sure that you got the photograph of your building, your lot, and your sign, and we'll go into specific details about your photograph when you come through your class before you mail your application packet in, so we can hopefully get your license as quick as possible. You're also going to need to have dealer insurance. We're going to go real in-depth in dealer insurance in your class because there's a huge variation of pricing on policies throughout the state of Missouri. Every couple of years I call all over the state, and I find that some agencies may be asking $1,500 a year for a dealer policy, and then the dealer insurance agent across the street from her is asking $5,000 a year for the exact same policy. So when you come into class, we're going to give you some telephone numbers to get you the cheapest rates in the state of Missouri. So hopefully when you come into class, we will be able to give you that information. And we're going to go over dealer insurance real in depth because the state of Missouri does require that you have a dealer garage insurance policy before they give you your dealer license. We're also going to talk in your class about dealer surety bonds and irrevocable letters of credit. The state gives you a choice. You can either get a dealer surety bond in the amount of $25,000, or you can get a dealer an irrevocable letter of credit in the amount of $25,000. They give you a choice of these, and we're going to go real extensively in these over class, show you how to get the cheapest dealer bonds in the state. So hopefully we can get your business started with the minimum amount of investment so you can start producing profits as soon as possible. Now, when you do open your dealership, the state of Missouri requires that you're open a minimum of 20 hours per week, and you've got to have your doors open a minimum of 4 days per week. So we're going to talk about dealer hours of operation in your dealer educational seminar, and we're also going to talk about how important it is to stay closed on Sundays. If you ever have any sale on a Sunday, you can lose your dealer's license for 90 days. So we're going to go real in depth and let you know exactly how you can compliantly operate your dealership and staff your dealership. One of the final steps in gaining your license is to get a law enforcement certification on your application. It's a very quick, painless process. We're going to show you how to get it done quickly and correctly. The state wants to make sure that you've met your physical lot requirements, which are that you have a building, a lot, a sign, and a phone. So you want to make sure you've got all those. We're going to give you the contact information so you can get your dealer's lot inspected by a law enforcement officer. It's a quick, painless procedure. It'll literally take a couple of minutes for that law enforcement officer to come in and make sure that you have met your physical lot requirements. We're going to show you the quickest way to get this done when you take your dealer educational class. And also in your class, the class is going to take around 5 or so hours, 5 to 6 hours, depending on class discussion. And we do have our classes all over the state. So when you finish your class, we're going to issue you what's known as a certificate of completion, and there's no test in your class. You just have to attend the entire class. Then we will give you your certificate of completion. You'll have to come in and take this class one time. If you take your class and get your license within 1 year from the date of the class, you'll never have to take a dealer educational seminar again. But your certificate's going to be good for 1 year from the date of your class. So you want to go out and get that license as soon as possible. But if you have any questions whatsoever about your startup process, I invite you to call us, 816-390-2267. If you have any questions whatsoever, we're going to be there for you when you get your license, after you get your license, and we want to ensure your success. So please contact us at any time if there's anything that we can do for you, and I want to welcome you to the world's greatest business. The profit potential on vehicles is absolutely phenomenal, so I want to be there for you to support you and ensure your success. Thank you very much, and good luck in obtaining your Missouri dealer's license.